Hi everyone, I'm Sam Maranto, and I want to tell you that you're special, you're unique, and you can do the things that you really want to do. The average person uses 5% of their mind, according to medical science. That means there's 95% of your mind that you never tap, you never use, and you have trillions and billions of gray cells up in your mind where you can make things happen. You know, I put up on Facebook how to make money, and I had more hits than you can imagine. I put up how to improve your health, and I didn't get as many hits because people are all trying to make money, and they don't worry about their health. But your health is more important than the money. If you had all the money in the world, what good would it be if you didn't have your health? You came in this world in your bathing suit, I mean not with a bathing suit, naked, and that's the way you're going to leave, with nothing. So enjoy every day. Enjoy the things you do have, no matter how small they are. And if you appreciate the things you have, you'll start getting more and more things, so come automatically. But if you complain and you gripe about what you got, you're going to get less and less. So the law of physics of the imagination is more powerful than knowledge, according to Albert Einstein. So I want you to know that we're like a tree, like a plant. If you take two trees, put them in the same ground, from the same nursery, and one you feed one way, you give them sunshine, proper nutrients, and the other one you kind of neglect, one will dwindle and die, and the other one will grow big and strong. Well, people are like a tree. You're like a plant. You eat, you take in water, you walk, you talk, you do things. And most people think they're eating right. Their mothers trained them, the grandparents trained them, the doctors trained them, the nurses trained them, dietitians trained them, and to eat a certain way. And I'm going to tell you right now, I found the secret to a longer life. I was born November 3rd, 1931. So you put the numbers together and figure it out. It's like the Model A Ford. What do I do different than other people do? Well, about 22 years ago, I found the secret of living longer. And I heard about it just once, and I haven't deviated or changed in 22 years. That's the way I eat. And I teach people how to do this. And I'm going to tell you what I eat. I eat steak, and I eat meat and fish, and I eat cheese and butter and fish and all those things. And I also have corn on the cob, and I have bread, and I have rice, and I have beans and baked potatoes, and I have pizzas. But what do I do different? I separate them and I eat them separately. Every 3 hours, I can shift the gear, like in your car, first gear, second gear. Like if I get up in the morning, I usually have nothing. But if I do have something, I'll have some fruit. Why fruit? Fruit washes the intestines out. Stay around the bathroom. It'll clean you out. In the afternoon, I usually have carbs. Baked potatoes, rice, beans, corn on the cob, salads. I usually have that in the afternoon. Why? Because it gives you more energy and more pep. And in the evening, I have a steak and meat and chicken and fish and all those things. Every 3 hours, I shift to a new one. I don't put them together. And when you put them together, you know what happens? You're making cement in your body. Macaroni and cheese is fed to our kids in school now. It's a favorite dish. Did you know that the kids in school, youngsters, have the highest rate of diabetes than ever before? What is it? And did you know all these new houses that are being built with OSB board, the roofs are done, the walls are done, the floors are done. It's nothing but wood chips glued together. It's $4 or $5 a sheet, and the contractors want to make money. It's all about money. Schools, hospitals, all these famous, beautiful places, $1-million homes are made out of it. And we're going to find out someday that Sam Maranto, we thought was off the rocker, but he wasn't off the rocker. Did you know people are coming down with cancer age 58? Why 58? They're trying to figure it out. Well, at 50, you can afford a new house. 8 years later, you got cancer. And the houses are so tight, they're efficient, you know, as far as cooling and heating, they're wonderful. You save money. But they're so tight that you're breathing all those chemicals into your lungs. And if you get a fire in your house, it goes up like somebody poured gas on it. If it gets wet, it turns to powder. You got to replace it. What happened to the old days with the block houses? What happened to the days where even plywood is 100 times better than OSB board? But if you got a house, you probably do, and I don't want to scare you, but here's what you do. Open your windows more. Get more fresh air. Make sure your air conditioner is giving you a ventilation and enough air. Because when the house is so tight, those fumes are coming into your lungs. And you can have the granite countertops, and you can have the multi-million-dollar beautiful home. I was in a house, an $8 million house made of OSB. I wouldn't put my dog in one. I don't want to scare you people, but get the ventilation. Get all the air you can get. This house I'm in right now is a block house. My office is a block house. What happened to the good old days? Let's bring them back. I want to say God bless you. I hope you got some message from this. And if you want to live a longer life, go to godwillhelp.com. That's my website, godwillhelp.com. And God has given me the gift of reaching his people. And I want to reach you and tell you that you don't have to be overweight. You don't have to have acid reflux. You don't have to have high blood pressure. You don't have to be sick. Folks, with the will of God, if you have any common sense, Sam Aranto's been in the same office 4 decades, 40 years. Nobody has lasted that long. And it's hard to reach people now because my TV shows, not many people see them because there's 300-400 stations out there. When I originally started, there was only 5 stations. Everybody knew me. But now because of Facebook, people are starting to realize. And like I told you, if you want to make money, if you want to be motivated, improve sports, I work with professional ball players, and every one of them, their games improved. I work with salesmen. Their sales became much better. They made more money. I work with people that tried everything to lose weight. They lost the weight. They kept the weight off. God bless you. Look at Facebook. Look at YouTube. See some people who have been through my program as far as 30, 40 years back. God bless you all. Go to samaranto.com or godwillhelp.com. God will help you if you let him.